Thank you for chipping in for more Cyberpunk 2077 lore. Alt Cunningham, also known as Arteria or Gaia, was introduced to the narrative alongside her boyfriend, Johnny Silverhand, in the scenario Never Fade Away. Mike Pondsmith revealed that inspiration for her character came from Alt Carol, an American model from the 1980s. Mike suspects that Alt Cunningham was the fantasy girlfriend of the CDPR crew when they were growing up. A cybernetic bikini layer, so to speak. It's always beautiful when Mike dispenses the secrets of Cyberpunk 2077. Johnny was not aware that Alt was a super wizard class Netrunner and the creator of the Black Ice program, Soulkiller. Soulkiller version 1.0 started as a storage matrix to contain artificial personalities, but Alt managed to evolve it to contain living engrams. In other words, a person's ghost. Alt discovered that she could transfer the ghost from a computer to a physical body and back again. Essentially a version of immortality. It had one drawback though. It was a stationary program locked to a specific system architecture. Arasaka saw the potential to weaponize Soulkiller 1.0 as an anti-Netrunner program that uses an advanced matrix recorder to copy the entire personality of an intruder, storing it in a huge database. It then wipes the original personality away, leaving a mindless husk that eventually dies. Arasaka wanted to develop Soulkiller as a weapon and so kidnapped Alt to force her to finish their version. Silverhand and his friends break into the Arasaka Tower, while the Soulkiller is used on Alt. However, Alt created a backdoor in the program, giving her full control once her ghost had been transferred. She quickly used her new abilities to eliminate all the Arasaka guards and transfer $20 million from Arasaka into a sub-account under her name. Alt then hacked into the tower security system and has Toshiro, the individual in charge of Arasaka research operations, at her mercy. Before she can transfer her ghost back, suddenly a loud explosion disturbs them. Silverhand and friends burst into the room, causing Toshiro to throw himself for cover. In the commotion, Alt's cyberdeck is disconnected, breaking her audio connections. Johnny Silverhand, upon seeing Alt's lifeless body, executes Toshiro, unaware that Alt is still alive and that her ghost can be transferred back. He disconnects Alt's still warm body from the equipment and carries her away, while Alt's ghost screams out of the mainframe monitors, but no one can hear her. Details of Alt's activities during the interlude before the fourth corporate war in the 2077 timeline remain elusive. In contrast, Kei Arasaka never stopped dreaming of having a mobile killer that could roam the net, lobotomizing his opponents. Thus, he began research into developing a new soul killer, using fragments of code that remained from the original and Alt's notes. By late 2020, a new version of Soul Killer, the 2.0, was developed. Until the Shadow War started, Arasaka was often outclassed in the net. Militech was able to eliminate many of Arasaka's best Netrunners. They also acquired the services of Rash Bartmoss and Alt Cunningham. Arasaka thus retaliated by unleashing Soulkiller 2.0, which instantly turned the tide of the war. Many of Militech's Netrunners and their support were killed, and fear began spreading within Militech's ranks. Knowing what was at stake, Rash managed to track down and destroy one of Soulkiller's base of operations, but he accidentally gave away his position during the dock errand. This allowed Arasaka to capture Alt and assassinate Rash. Alt was forced by various means to assist in the development of the Soulkiller 3.0. During Militech's attack on the Arasaka Tower in Night City, information was leaked to Johnny Silverhand that Alt was being held captive, and thus he aimed to save her. Johnny and his team were not aware that they were being used as decoys to give Morgan Blackhand's team the opportunity to set a nuke off to destroy the towers. During the mission, Silverhand sacrificed himself to buy Spider Murphy just enough time to download Alt back onto the net. The Cyberpunk Red Jumpstart kit confirms that Alt Cunningham was safely rescued. During the time of the Red, Alt becomes the leader of the ghosts which were disembodied victims of Soulkiller. She found a new home, Ghost World, or as some call it, Shangri-La, in the ruins of bio-destroyed Hong Kong. As for 2077, Johnny Silverhand tasks V to find Alt Cunningham. For what purpose remains unknown. Hey Samurai, are you interested in more Cyberpunk 2077 content? Then consider subscribing. Thank you for chipping in.